Forever Mrs. Potts. Dame Angela Lansbury was a British-American actress. Most people recognize her as Jessica Fletcher from Murder, She Wrote, but she started working in theater at the age of 16, and by the time she was 17, she signed a contract with MGM Pictures. Angela was born on October 16, 1925, in London. She was a Libra. Her father, Edgar, was a wealthy merchant and a politician. Her mother, Moina, was an actress. She had an older half-sister named Isolde, and two younger brothers. They were twins. When she was 9 years old, her father passed away, and eventually her mother moved the family to the United States. She signs with MGM, and she's in movies like Gaslight, Dorian Gray, National Velvet with Elizabeth Taylor, and they remained lifelong friends. When she was 19-20, she married an actor named Richard Cromwell. After less than a year of marriage, he left her. He wrote her a note basically saying, "I can't do this anymore." Later, we find out Richard was gay. A few years later, she meets actor Peter Shaw. They fall in love and they get married in 1949. May I just add, these two were married for 55 years until Peter passed away in 2003. Peter had a son named David from a previous marriage, and together, Angela and Peter had two children. This is Angela with David and Anthony, her firstborn child. Not long after, they have a daughter named Deirdre. Angela is steadily working. She gets the lead role on Mame, and she's on Broadway. Audiences absolutely adore her. Angela and Peter are thriving. She says he's an amazing husband and father. But it's the 1960s, and they're living in Malibu, California. It's California in the 60s. The counterculture is starting. We're talking hippies. Angela starts noticing that her two kids, Anthony and Deirdre, are experimenting with shrugs. She was really concerned about her son Anthony, who had OD'd on hair. A win. Her daughter Deirdre was also hanging out with some shady characters. Charles Manson and that group. She was giving them food, hanging out with them, doing some shrugs. So Angela was like, "No ma'am, no thank you." So she moved her entire family away from California and they moved to Ireland. She said this move was the best decision for her family. They got to reconnect. They were healing. It was far, far away from shrugs. And she's taking roles here and there. She's still doing theater. Fast forward to the 80s. She was on Murder, She Wrote. This lasted 12 seasons. Anthony ended up directing episodes, and Peter and his two sons, David and Anthony, also produced it. I have to add that Angela decided to voice Mrs. Potts in Beauty and the Beast as a gift to her grandchildren. Angela Lansbury was very humble, very kind, and she passed away peacefully in her sleep at the age of 96 in 2022. She was 5 days shy of turning 97. And can we just take a moment to admire this photo of Angela? Also, happy birthday, Jen, to you and your sister.